Schickle Fieldhouse in a frenzy ahead of tip-off between St. John's and Butler in Big East women's hoop. Let's take a look at our starting lineups, sponsored by Jeep Grand Cherokee for Butler. We told you about Tori Schickle, but it's
you mentioned her, Tori Schickle, a force to be reckoned with. She's got size. How will they defend her?
our officials, Kevin Dillard, Janine Pence, and Brandon Etterline. There she is, Tori Schickle, 14 rebounds away from 1,000 on her career. The tip belongs to the Dogs. Butler coming off a narrow win over Seton Hall on Friday. Schickle off the window.
Early on, we're seeing what Tori talked with us about in terms of being poised, catching, making a decision.
Kirk Godlewski said he's preaching patience to his center.
And she's taking that in. You saw her there. Great way to start the game if you're Schickle.
England's doubled. Hoppy with the reverse kick. 8 on the timer for the Johnnies. Butler forcing the jump ball, and it stays with St. John's, just 1 on the shot clock. Gotta hurry, it's Hoppy. And the Dogs start with defense.
That is a fantastic defensive possession if you're the Bulldogs.
Joe Tartamella in his 7th year. The postseason is a staple for the Red Storm. Spolger. He heard his coach in pregame.
She did indeed, and not only was her coach singing her praises, but both Whitney Jennings and Tori Schickle identified her as a kid that could be an X factor as this team continues through conference play.
Kristen Spolger, junior, who can really stretch the floor for these Bulldogs. Katie was stripped. This Butler team leads the Big East in scoring defense. They've come up with 2 stops to start. Kristen Spolger gets her own rebound. Goes back to St. John's.
An impressive follow by Spolger, going and getting her own offensive rebound.
There he is, Kirk Godlewski. The Butler Bulldogs, 13-1 for the first time since 1981-82. And to put that in perspective, they did not join Division I until 84-85.
A tremendous season if you're Coach Godlewski in terms of starting. Now it's going to be about sustaining it. But what we're seeing today, John, in terms of the fruit of that labor really started a season ago when we talked to the players and they explained the culture change that was happening here.
Davey is fouled by Schickle inside. The junior heading to the free throw line. 85% free throw shooter on the season. Gets St. John's on the board.
A big-time attack in terms of starting this game. We saw early Butler being very disciplined in their defense. St. John's unable to get in the paint until that possession by Katie. She's got to cash in at the free throw line now.
Joe Tartamella said that he wanted to try to speed this Butler team up with some pressure.
And this is exactly what we called our opening tip, that speed versus size. And those 2 styles are so drastically different. It's truly going to be about discipline.
Jennings is short. Here comes that speed.
Great job by Michelle Weaver that time, getting in front of Tiana Ingram.
And As England goes, St. John's goes. Joe Tarnamella's words to us at shoot-around. And Tiana England as the Johnnies revved up.
A big-time shot. Well, I shouldn't say big-time shot. We're getting into the flow of the game. I'm excited, John. Bear with me, but that's a great shot. Again, the Johnnies don't want to necessarily get stuck on the three-point line, so they've got to figure out ways to pound the rock, shift the defense, and get into in the paint or near the paint for high percentage opportunities.
And their most balanced performance of the season over Xavier is Kim Strong. Answers.
Love that move. So much poise by Strong. She looked very much to the way Tori Schickel did to start the game. Feeling your defender, turning over that open shoulder, and finishing.
Butler was stripped. How about Butler's activity defensively?
They have taken so much pride in the growth that they have made as a defensive team. Michelle Weaver is one of those kids that they really rely on to step up and defend other team's best player. Tonight she's got Tiana England.
Strong. Didn't get the friendly bounce.
Not crazy about the fadeaway there by Strong. She probably should have kept her dribble alive. She has the height advantage.
Relove. Rebound by Katie. Tiana England leading the Big East. This season, 6 assists per game, really can stir the drink for this Red Storm team.
As much as that speaks to her vision, it also speaks to Coach Tark's offense and her team's understanding of how to play off of her.
8 on the timer. England, another jump ball. The second forced by Butler, and this time it goes to the Dogs.
I love that. We're not expecting a ton of points in this particular matchup. When you look at it, neither team is touching into the 60s. St. John's ranks 4th. Butler ranks 1st, as you saw on your screen there. And at this pace, John, it might be a little bit lower than that. But what we're seeing is a very stout defense from Butler so far.
These Dogs showing us why they're off to the program's best start in the Division I era. As Schickel with a great pass and fouled underneath. It's Bry.
What sometimes can be lost when you talk about Tori Schickel's game, obviously, she's an offensive presence to be reckoned with. But Coach Godleski pointed out to us, she's led this team in assists a handful of times over the course of the season, and she takes a lot of pride in her vision. And now, as we're getting deeper into conference play and the scouts get a little bit more in depth, and you almost don't have to rely on the scouts as much because it's conference play and their familiarity, she's got to understand how to play as a double teams and the adjustments count.
Bry goes 1 for 2. To your point on Schickel, 32 assists on the season coming into today. England with the pull-up. Tiana England's feeling it.
That's a good sign if you're the Red Storm. I like the shots that she's taken today. I know she got tied up as she attacked in that last possession. But the only way to beat a defense that is settled is to be aggressive. You've got to shift. You've got to move the ball. You've got to make them defend. Can they be honest and stay in front of you?
Sawyer guarded by Katie. What a dish to Bry. Johnnies get the stop. Bulldogs going with the zone. Scramble for it.
Great hustle by Weaver.
Relove. Over Schickel. St. John's within 1.
While the hustle by Weaver was impressive, good on KB to stick with it and not just give up the turnover. Ultimately, you get a high percentage shot for Relove.
The VCU transfer. Tarnamella said she's in for a test today with Schickel. Really challenged her at shoot-around yesterday to battle. St. John's forces the stop, and the Red Storm have momentum as we take the first time out. Fun start at Hinkle Fieldhouse.
It's Big Ten basketball, Thursday on FS1. The high-flying Wolverines have soared to #2 in the country. Senior sensation Charles Matthews powers one of the most potent offenses in the game. With authority. As the Maize and Blue battle the Fighting Illini. Michigan, Illinois, Thursday at 8 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Hey, I heard you moved into a new apartment. Yeah, it's pretty stressful. This music is supposed to relax me, though.
Maybe you mellow out a bit if you got Geico to help you with your renter's insurance.
Oh, Geico helps with renter's insurance. Good to know.
Yeah, and they can save you a lot of money.
Wow. Suddenly I feel so relieved. You guys are fired.
Get to know Geico and see how much you could save on renter's insurance.
Cover it up. That's what I did when I started losing my hair. Then I realized I could actually do something. Now I use Keeps, the easiest way to keep my hair. And it only costs $1 a day, which means no more covering up. Get started at Keeps.com.
Now that I'm banking with Chime, I get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
Wow, I wish I was banking with Chime. Aw, thanks.
Get paid up to 2 days early. Start banking at Chime.com.
Hey, I'm Zach, CEO of Roman. Some health issues are tough to talk about. With Roman, you can go online, chat with a physician, and if treatment is right for you, we'll ship FDA-approved medication right to your door. Roman, let's take care of it.
Support your favorite college at Fanatics.com, the largest assortment of officially licensed fan gear from more than 500 colleges. Every conference, every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Family on three, 1, 2, 3. Family!
One voice, one heart, one beat. As we say, we are one. You ready? Let's go.
This is who we are.
We are the hardest working group of people I've ever met in my entire life.
This is bigger than just the game.
You made the jersey better than when you found it. That means you left your mark.
That's the Big East way.
1, 2, 3.
Together!
The 2019 Big East Women's Basketball Tournament at Wintrust Arena.
On Friday night, there was drama here at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Whitney Jennings was fouled in the final moments of this one against Seton Hall. And the poised leader of this team, of course, hit the 2 free throws. On the ensuing possession, Kayla Hilaire blocked by Shea Bry. These are the winning plays that Kurt Godlewski's been looking for from his Butler team, and that led them to their 3rd straight conference win to start league play. For St. John's, it was Akina Wellaire.
Joining the 1,000-point club, that's always exciting. I mean, over the course of her career, this young lady has shown that she can score in a variety of ways. You see her getting to the rim there, but she also can pull up and shoot that mid-range game. Every now and again, she'll knock down a 3 for you as well. But great games for both of these teams. Coach Tartt told us that, you know, he was proud of the way that his team put that game together, and he's hoping that they'll be consistent the rest of the way.
Kayla Charles has checked in and is off on her first attempt. Aja Bailey checking in as well, the star freshman, Big East preseason freshman of the year. Charles. Here's Hoppy. Another opportunity for the Red Storm.
What I do like that we've seen is that the Red Storm seem far more aggressive than we saw to start out the game. And perhaps they're getting a feel for what Butler is doing on the defensive end. But that was honestly the first time we've seen some transition in this ballgame for the Red Storm.
The Johnnies are giving the Dogs a taste of their own medicine. It's Charles with the lay-in.
I think this young lady has huge upside. I mean, we know that she's a fantastic rebounder up in the double digits as far as her rebounding goes. But I'm just excited for her to put it all together in Charles.
It's a 6-0 St. John's run. Weaver. Another stop for the Red Storm.
Looks a little bit like the Johnnies are starting to get this thing moving at their pace. Hoppy unable to convert that time.
And Butler needs a bucket. They'll rely on Jennings to hold the set. Get them revved up. Schickel foul fighting for positioning by Charles.
Charles, the youngster, on the offensive end, though, she does a great job of feeling her position in the lane. She's got great, long, lean arms, so she's a big target, able to gather and finish underneath.
Talk about that upside. She's just a sophomore. Now she's guarding the senior Schickel, who makes it look easy.
The scoop hook situation thing, as long as the ball goes through the net, John, that's what matters.
Tartamella, St. John's head coach, told us there's just so many ways she can put the ball in the bucket. That was one of them. Johnny's give it away. Weaver, strip
shot or a scoop. The work was done prior to. She gets position. Once she gets in the paint, because of her experience, she feels where her defender is and is able to turn around. And then jumping into the passing lanes. Pretty simple, John, but not everybody does it. Michelle Weaver.
That was track down defense, though, by Hoppy. And now even better defense. The Dogs with another jump ball. It will stay with St. John's, though.
Listen, early in this game, that's the second time I've seen Michelle Weaver on the ground. Her jersey will not be white by the end of the game, John. I assure you. I love it, though. She's so scrappy. She takes so much pride in what she brings to this team on the defensive end.
That's why you've got multiple uniform kits.
Absolutely.
Another deflection. We're seeing two of the top defensive teams in the conference flex their muscles on D right now. Maybe checking back in.
It definitely felt that as we opened the game, the first portion of the first quarter favored Butler. But now I think St. John's is warming up a little bit on the offensive end and understanding that you just won't beat this if you're not aggressive.
KB rejected. These Dogs have that toughness element. Checking in at 15th in the RPI this morning. Schickles off, and Charles with a tough board. Blair. No. A series of stops. Final minute in this first quarter. Glad that you're spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Caceres knocks down the triple. Basket.
The deliberateness. Tori Schickle told us that this team was thinking, let's go from not just a good shot, but let's go to the great shot. That was a good, clean look for Caceres from the corner.
Ida Caceres. Castron checking back in. Caceres is a native of Spain. He was on Spain's bronze medal FIBA 3-on-3 team at the World Championships recently.
She's got a lot of good experience that she brings to the table.
5 on the timer for England. England on the drive. Went right through two Dogs for the bucket.
Fantastic ball handling.
5 seconds for the Dogs. Jennings has to hurry. 2 seconds. Jennings with a prayer. And Butler leads by 2 after 1.
I think we're going to that battle of the tempo. Here you see Kat Strong mimicking the leader and Tori Schickle getting the bucket in the paint. And then Tiana England. The only way the Johnnies can keep themselves in this one is if they pound the rock. I love the fight in this kid. Michelle Weaver mixing it up. And then Schickle. Let's call it a hook, John. Call it a bucket is what it was.
World War Rising. Download and play now. Free from the App Store.
Free. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free. I need a password for our new investment account.
We haven't used the dog's name lately.
But it needs 10 characters and a symbol.
Okay, add Katie's birthday and a $sign.
Ah.
Did you put the $sign before or after Katie's birthday?
I have to start over.
We all have too many passwords, and it's a hassle to keep track of them all. Create and manage strong passwords with Dashlane. Dashlane generates ultra-secure passwords with a click and remembers them for you. Dashlane automatically logs you into all of your favorite websites. No more mistakes or retyping. Dashlane even autofills forms, create new accounts, or check out online in a flash. Your data is fully encrypted and stored on your device. Only you have access. Dashlane is 5-star rated and trusted by millions of users. It works on your computer, tablet, or phone. And best of all, it's free. Dashlane. Simple, secure password management. Go to dashlane.com and download it now.
Do you want to make watching your favorite sport even better? All you have to do is click with the new Fox Sports app. Now you can stream every game from anywhere you are.
Playing in the Big East is amazing because I get to play in one of the best competitive conferences in the nation.
It's very exciting because it's one of the top conferences. It makes me proud that I can play at this high level.
Playing in the Big East is important to me because I'm able to play at the highest level closest to home.
Coaching in the Big East is an honor. Being able to compete against some of the best in the country day in and day out has been something that I've really found to be a privilege throughout my career.
Playing in the Big East is awesome because of the competitiveness.
Playing in the Big East is really fun to compete with all the girls that you've gotten to know throughout the years.
Coaching in the Big East is challenging and exciting.
Playing in the Big East is awesome because there are so many competitive teams and players day in and day out.
Monica McNutt, you played in the Big East at Georgetown back in the day.
Oh, man, John, that just warmed my heart so much. But the girls nailed it. I mean, it's a competitive conference. You do manage to make friends on other teams over the course of your 4 years. But it's just good basketball with Kristen Spoliar. That's a good shooter. She's a kid that Whitney Jennings told us has a shooter's mentality. She can go 0 for 10 and she's still going to launch 11, which is good. Shooters shoot to get hot and shooters shoot to stay hot.
2 for 3 from beyond the arc to start. Kadasha Hoppy is off, but another top board by Katie. He's got 3 already for the Johnnies.
I'm wondering if we'll start to see Katie get going a little bit more offensively as she gets into a rhythm, rebounding, even picking it up on the defensive end. We saw her clapping her hands, telling herself to get into it not too long ago.
England is off. Caceres with the board. Butler held St. John's to 31% from the field in the first quarter.
Although they finished the quarter with both teams taking 13 field goals, at one point there was about a 4 field goal gap. I think that was early on. We saw Butler looking far more comfortable than the Johnnies.
Caceres with the floater and the foul.
Nice touch there by Caceres.
Fouls on St. John's. 0.
Off the bounce, using that left hand, aware that she's got 2 red jerseys, not to get any deeper. Could have just as well been a pull-up, but she masters the floater. That's one thing I never could do, Johnny.
Come on. What was your go-to?
The three-point line? I'm just going to stand here and shoot.
So you and Kristen Spoliar get along?
Well, so I told you, I understand. Shot 11 has to go up, even if you are 0 for 10.
As a sharpshooter, when you do go cold, you need those supportive teammates.
Absolutely, because it's truly the worst. The thing that you pride yourself on, you're not able to do. What is going on?
Caceres with the steal. A little bit of everything for these dogs. Sophomore with 6 points. Spoliar. Here comes St. John's. England has 6 points. The bounce to Hoppy. KB and strong, and it stays with St. John's.
The Johnnies are lucky that that one comes their way. They're also fortunate that Kristen Spoliar missed that. I know that's an executed play on defense that probably drives Coach Tartt crazy because we watched them in practice work on that exact play with the scout team, and Spoliar still comes loose.
Is there truth to sometimes you can study all you want?
Yeah, I mean, that's whether it's a paper exam or basketball, you have to execute. And then even in your execution, particularly when you're playing a game, your basketball IQ has to step in. It may not go exactly the way you practiced it.
Giveaway by St. John's. Nick Sunday night. Tune into FS1 for a huge super middleweight title fight as Jose Uzcategui defends his belt against undefeated Caleb Plant. Live next Sunday, 6:30 Eastern on FS1 and Fox Sports app. We're here at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Butler and St. John's and Sunday Big East Women's Hoops. Monica McNutt, John Fanta with me.
I'm very intrigued by this matchup, Kadasha Hoppy versus Kat Strong.
Kat Strong wins this possession.
Now, what you did not maybe see or were not able to give Kadasha Hoppy enough credit, prior to her catching the ball, she was really working hard. And she's a kid that squats over 300 pounds. I was talking to Coach Corona in the weight room about the weight room the other day.
Joe Tartamella wants to talk because this Butler zone has given the Johnnies some fits. The Dogs have opened up a 10-point lead at Hinkle. Red Storm trying to find some adjustments.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's new dinner bell to get the family home.
Sorry. 8 atoms of hydrogen. You're never going to use this anyway. I gotta go.
Ring the dinner bell and they'll come running for their mix and match favorites. Choose any 2 or more like bread twists, specialty chicken, pizza, or salads for only $5.99 each.
Cover it up. That's what I did when I started losing my hair. Now I use Keeps, the easiest way for me to keep my hair. Keeps sends me clinically proven treatments that can't stop my hair loss, which means no more covering up. Go to Keeps.com to learn more.
Peloton is now everywhere. Introducing Peloton Digital. Live studio classes like you've never taken them before. Anytime, anywhere, on any equipment. Peloton Digital is here.
Now that I'm banking with Chime, I get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
Wow, I wish I was banking with Chime. Aw, thanks.
Get paid up to 2 days early. Start banking at Chime.com.
Hey guys, if you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, you can now get treated anywhere. Like here, 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 even here. Okay, maybe not there. That's why we built Roman. So it's easy to get ED meds prescribed online, delivered to your door. Just visit GetRoman.com, chat with a U.S. licensed physician, and you'll get FDA-approved medication delivered in discreet packaging. Roman, let's take care of it. Get started with your free online visit at GetRoman.com/TV.
What is that?
My credit is terrible and it was ruining my self-esteem, so I got an emotional support animal. This is Harold.
Most people don't think blobfish when they think emotional support animal.
Most people are idiots.
Okay, well, Credit Karma's free, and it has tips on how you can improve your credit, so.
Huh, then I guess you're free.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. He's a bottom feeder.
Check your free scores now at Credit Karma. Here's to progress.
FS2 College Hoops is driven by Jeep Grand Cherokee. Butler has started the second quarter on an 8-0 run. They lead St. John's by 10. Let's go inside the huddle with the Dogs head coach, Kurt Godlewski.
Great job defensively. Hey, now they're not getting into the paint. Okay, keep them on that side, keep them on the sideline, and you're going to get stops, all right? Now, since we got Tori out, you guys got to do a great job of boxing out here. All 5 rebounds, all 5 on bodies, okay?
You already got 20 deflections. That's unbelievable job right now.
Here we go. You guys are on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Godlewski, pleased with his team's execution. John, you asked me about can you study too much? Butler, well studied on what the Johnnies want to do and have executed tremendously so far. I'm sure that they're in a little bit of foreign territory, not understanding why they haven't been able to get to their bread and butter, which is to create from the paint.
20 deflections, as you heard inside that huddle as well.
Coach Markham chiming in with that very important detail.
England is long.
I'm going to keep a stat from Michelle Weaver on the ground. That's 3 now. This kid. But, you know, Coach, we asked Coach John, did she come to you as a defensive prowess kid? He said no, but what we did realize when we asked her to do that, is that she's the toughest kid on our team. And so we handed her the challenge, and naturally, she stepped up to it because that's what tough folks do.
Bry fouled inside. She'll head back to the line for 2. How tough is that to come in and you don't have that defensive identity in your game to then just grow it?
It really kind of reflects your overall character. For someone like Weaver, who is praised for her toughness, she wasn't going to back down because that then would not be tough. However, to develop yourself as a defensive player, and that's not something that you had in college, is tremendously difficult. Or prior to college, excuse me. It's very difficult. But it's a mental commitment. It's not that it can't be done. It just requires a major mental commitment.
So we found out that you had the jump shot at Georgetown. Did you have the defense?
All right, as long as we were in our signature 1-2-2 and I was at the top. If you asked me to square up one-on-one defending any one of these guards with St. John's, it might have gotten tricky.
Got to be at the top of the 1-2-2.
Play to your strengths, John. Play to your strengths.
Charles was swarmed. It will stay with St. John's with 8 on the shot clock. This is a 10-0 run by Butler to start the second quarter. The Johnnies greatly need a spark. England McCavey. Now 5 on the timer, and the Dogs have numbers. 3-on-1. Fouled is Jennings.
Jennings drawing the contact in the fast break situation. A good job by her, but what I loved prior to this, here she is, watch this shoulder. Boom, absorbs the contact, earns herself a trip to the free throw line. But prior to that, and what created the steal, is how well the Bulldogs are moving in their rotations. Kadasha Hoppe has been in that corner 3 times now, attempting to go baseline, and she's been met by the help of the Butler defense each time.
Bailey coming back in.
Replacing Strong and Brila back in, replacing Charles for the Red Storm.
84% free throw shooter as Schickel comes back in, getting some rare rest. Rare miss by the senior, but it's an 11-0 run for Butler in this second quarter. England is stuck. Yet another jump ball. We have now seen 4, all forced by the Butler defense.
Watch this, John, the rotation. Hoppe, quick first step. She absolutely beat Bry. But who's there? Cat Strong is there. And then, Michelle Weaver, I would have known she was involved with that play.
An 8th St. John's turnover. But going back to that, Butler will give teams the baseline.
Give is maybe a little bit generous, but they understand where their help is. And so Cat Strong right in position to meet. You've got another rotation. Your 2 guards drop down to fill the paint, and their hands are up and long. So that's why we've got 20+ deflections at this point in the game.
Schickel back to Bry. Rare turnover for Butler.
Traveling violation.
It's their first of the quarter, so it'll go back to St. John's. The question now becomes, how can the Red Storm get something going?
You have to also understand the rotation as an offensive player. You can't go to the areas where they're waiting for you.
Bailey. Yes. St. John's first points of the second.
That worked because Bailey got rid of the ball. She goes to a floater before the help comes. She doesn't find herself stuck on the baseline looking for a pass with more help defense rotating.
Over the back foul on Brock.
This is interesting, John, because just like in the first quarter, actually in the first quarter it was Kadeja Bailey and Kayla Charles that came in, and we saw St. John's pick up the speed a little bit. But now we're seeing Kadeja Bailey come in, Mimo Breelove is in. We got to see if St. John's can create a little bit more energy in their half court. It's not that they can't play in the half court, but they've got to create a little bit more energy in terms of getting to their spots, looking for shots, and maybe not looking to pass so much.
Belair. Fouled on the drive by Spoiler.
Now then, Butler 24.
St. John's trying to find something here.
That's the kind of energy you need. Your 1,000-point scorer just deciding I'm either going to get a bucket or I'm going to get a foul. And that's the only way you keep Butler honest. They are a fantastic team in terms of rotating. But can they square up and defend in front? Michelle Weaver did a great job of it there.
Khadijah Bailey this time. Butler outscoring St. John's 11-2 in this quarter. Cat strong. Not the look they were looking for.
Good box out by Mimo.
Bailey off to Wellaire. And it goes. St. John's with 4 unanswered. Whistle.
Delay of game warning.
And Wellaire.
Are we starting to see a little bit of swag emerge from this Red Storm team? Not that I'm encouraging delay of game, John, excuse me, but these are the signs that maybe my competitive juices are starting to flow a little bit more.
They bring that New York City toughness. Schickle doubled, it's a turnover. Here come the Johnnies. Hoppy stripped. England calming the waters. From Rima. Down 10 on the shot clock. Hoppy buries the triple. St. John's right back in it.
We mentioned over the break, you and I, John, I wondered if Coach Tart would maybe draw up some more screen and roll action either to create some mismatches or shift the defense. That time, England and Breelove, the screen action was a cross-court pass that opened up Hoppy.
A 7-0 St. John's run. Breelove with the pull-up. Can't go.
I like the shots that Breelove has taken so far tonight, this afternoon, excuse me, although she hasn't hit them. I think they've been quality shots.
Schickle out to Weaver. It was long, and Butler's scoreless drought, nearly 4 minutes now.
Watch England running.
Bailey. On the rebound, a foul is called.
Here's the ball action we were talking about. That's a cross-court pass. Hoppy poised, steps into her shot, and knocks it down. But the action on the other end was a little bit confusing. It was Breelove involved with the screen and roll action with England. And then not a lot of threes from either one of these teams, but when they hit them, they're big momentum buckets.
Tori Schickle sits down with 2 fouls. Fortunately for Butler, it comes late in this first half, but that will be something we monitor in the second. St. John's, despite giving up 11 in a row to start this second quarter, within 2 possessions. Hoppy. Khadijah Hoppy heating up for St. John's. This is a 10-0 Red Storm run.
I see you cutting off the baseline. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to shift and then give you my pullback, step back, knock it down from 3, nothing but net. Here's that edge that's a signature for this group. I asked coaches, what's a word for their team? Coach Tart gave us the word dangerous. Ooh.
Spoiler.
Spoiler that time, though, dangerous, finishing in the paint. I think I was so excited about this game, John, because I expected it to be a good one. This is sort of what I was expecting. The back and forth, the chess match. Who strategically is able to execute their will better?
How about the answer by this Red Storm team?
Basketball's a game of runs.
Hoppy. Again, Khadijah Hoppy up to 7 points.
All from this left side of the floor.
We're seeing why she was the Big East top freshman last year. Schickle has come back in now because Butler looking for momentum again. Nida Caceres is off.
That was a fantastic cut, although she comes up short with the layup.
England, what a move. But Weaver took it from her, and there's Butler's top defender.
In my Michelle Weaver stats, we now have a second column, 2 pullaways.
Coming up on the Jeep Grand Cherokee halftime report, Mike Hill, Steve Ladder, and Andy Gatz will help you get to know St. John's men's guard Shamari Pons. And so Red Storm get ready for a huge matchup Tuesday night with Villanova. Mari Pons is an incredible talent.
He is indeed. Yesterday, the Storm in D.C. knocking off the fellas, my Georgetown Warriors.
20-second difference between shot and game clock. Schickel is short. Defense by Bree Love. St. John's gave up 11 unanswered to Butler to start this quarter. Since then, they're on an 11-2 run.
7 of those go to one, Kadasha Hoppy.
Told you about her at the outset of this one, and she has sparked the Red Storm. 7 seconds on the timer for England. Now 5. England with 3. Tiana England is short. 3 seconds for Butler. Whitney Jennings. That is the end of the first half. Butler started the second quarter with an 11-0 run, but St. John's came right back, and we've got a Big East battle on this Sunday Fun Day in Indy. Our score at the half, Butler 26, St. John's 22. Coming up next, Mike Hill, Steve Loudon, and Andy Katz will preview the upcoming matchup between St. John's and Villanova on Tuesday night, as well as introduce you to the Red Storm, Shamari Pons.
Pain, swelling, stiffness. When your hands hurt, you can't function. Until now. Introducing the new CopperFit compression gloves with Sure Grip technology to give you more power, more control, and more agility than ever. Our most advanced copper-infused compression fabric woven into an ultra-lightweight performance glove that fits like a second skin to support relief and recovery of sore muscles and painful joint stiffness. And new Sure Grip bands built in to provide a strong, non-slip grip for more power and control.
You need total control of your hands when you're doing anything with construction. Your hands are your livelihood. The CopperFit gloves are great. The grip is outstanding here with these different ribs. It makes my hand a lot more usable. It just feels like you're just ready to start the job.
The gloves have been a game changer for me. They help with flexibility and pain and soreness. They allow me to do my job even better.
Breathable wicking fabric with an open finger design for full range of motion, feel, and control.
They relieve my pain. When I grab something, I'm not in pain. The support or whatever magic these things do, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter to me what it is. It works.
I get a lot of pain, and it can make it difficult to do the smallest thing. While I'm wearing this, I do not have any pain. I can use it on a keyboard. I can use my phone. I drive with it. I sleep with it. I love this glove.
The new CopperFit compression gloves with Sure Grip technology. Relief from painful muscle and joint soreness. Guaranteed or your money back. Call 1-800-280-0988. Or on the web at getcopperfitgloves.com for only $19.99. Order right now and your shipping is free.
I tried it. I use it. I know it works.
CopperFit gloves definitely just make my life better.
I've used CopperFit before. This has helped my hands so much. These things work.
Feel better with copper-infused compression. Ask for it by name. CopperFit compression gloves.
We aren't just dreamers. We're doers.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Good things happen when you unleash a Butler Bulldog.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
It's okay. I'm here.
If you missed an episode of one of this year's biggest hits, it's not too late. Watch 911 anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
We think we know them, the superstars who live their lives on camera or on a court or red carpet. But I want their real story, who they are off the field, behind the headlines, and away from the spotlight. You know, when they're at home. Because here, nothing is off limits.
It's All Fair Game with Christine Leahy. Weekdays at 5:30 Eastern on FS1 or watch anywhere on the Fox Sports app.
Hey, and welcome to the Jeep Grand Cherokee Halftime Report. Welcome inside our LA studios. It is halftime between St. John's and Butler. Mike Hill, Andy Katz, and the coach Steve Lavin hanging out with you. Don't forget, on Tuesday night, we got a big clash on the men's side of things in the Big East as surprising St. John's Red Storm visits defending national champion Villanova at 6:30 Eastern on FS1, and of course, streaming live on the Fox Sports app. Here's a closer look at the Red Storm's exciting high-scoring guard, Shamori Pons.
Dynamic scorer, great instinct for the game. Typical New York City guard, gritty, gutty, doesn't feel pressure.
Shamori Pons putting in work.
Shamori, lefty, the wizard with the ball. He's a great scorer.
Shamori Pons, tough guard, can shoot it, get to the hole, pass it, gets a lot of steals.
Shamori is a smooth player. I like his game, real floaty type of game, and he can really shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Shamori Pons!
He's a matchup nightmare and just unpredictable, really. I mean, he's a spectacular player.
One of the best, most exciting guards, of course, in the nation right now. But besides Shamori Pons, what else excites you about this matchup between Villanova and St. John's?
Well, I think the contrasting styles. Jay Wright this year not playing with the margin for error of years past, and as a result, they go deeper into the shot clock. They make opponents guard 19 seconds on average per possession, and that will help Villanova in this matchup against St. John's. That plays the small ball, the approach employed by Chris Mullen. They're a pedal to the metal, high-octane attack, 5 interchangeable parts, Figueroa and Clark. They're frontline players that step away and can torch nets from distance. And then you talk about the guard play of Shamori Pons. He's an improviser, like a great jazz musician. He can riff with the best of them. And right now, I think Shamori Pons is the leader for National Player of the Year.
Yeah, he's certainly strumming some sweet music. There's no question about that. But look, I think St. John's crossed a threshold with that victory at Georgetown in overtime. Because not to dismiss the kind of competition they played in the non-conference, but it was not like this. And they lost in Seton Hall. You can argue whether they should or not, but they still lost that game. In this game, they were composed. They pulled away in overtime. I think that they've now go into this Villanova game with incredible confidence. Yes, they won there a year ago, but it was a different circumstance. They weren't a very good basketball team. It was more of a fluke. But they go into this Villanova game as really the expected favorite now, you could argue, in the Big East. So they go in with a lot of confidence. So the narrative has definitely changed between these two teams.
And St. John's this week is going to go from unranked and leap up the polls and be in the top 20.
Yeah, 1-1 in the Big East. A lot of people, like you said, probably should still be undefeated. No disrespect to Seton Hall out there. Of course, Villanova trying to go to 3-0 in conference play. Jazz musician, Shamori Pons, the riff.
He's the rhythm orchestrator, improviser.
Second half of the St. John's women, Butler, coming up next. Keep on playing the music as we go out.
Most shirts are pre-made and off the shelf. At Proper Cloth, we don't do off the shelf. We do custom. And it all starts online with our Perfect Fit questionnaire. In about 3 minutes, we have everything we need to create a custom shirt for you. So you do you, and we'll make custom shirts for you, starting at just $80. Go to propercloth.com now. Use promo code CUSTOM. Get $20 off your first custom shirt. This is Proper Cloth.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration expert, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out today because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who texts WASH to 234-234. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Text WASH to 234-234. Ask about the Bosley Guarantee. That's WASH to 234-234.
Hi, Katie Osborne for Endurance. You know, I realize how blessed I am to work around cars every day. With as much as we rely on our cars, we're keeping them longer than ever, which also means we're probably driving with little and or even no warranty coverage. Whether it's a transmission, power steering, heating and air conditioning, or an alternator, parts and systems in your car are going to break down. And remember, auto insurance only covers you when you're in an accident. It doesn't pay for the repair costs when your car breaks down. That can cost you thousands. An Endurance Vehicle Protection Plan covers your repairs.
For a free quote, text MINT to 642-642.
That includes parts and labor, the mechanic of your choice, hotel and food reimbursements, all while giving you 24/7 roadside assistance. And that's why we say insurance plus endurance equals total protection.
For your free quote, text MINT to 642-642. That's MINT to 642-642.
Watch the herd and catch the most interesting voice in sports say the most interesting things about sports.
And Colin will be there too.
Who says being a senior means you're old? We're in the primes of our lives. And I tell you, sir.
Millie's LOL with the cool kids. It's a kick.
How's it going, sweet pea?
You have to watch the comedy quartet of your dreams.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm 18. Barely legal.
The Cool Kids, Fridays after Last Man Standing on Fox. And catch up anytime on Fox Now and Hulu.
It's a social network. People will want to log on, I guarantee.
The Globe came as close to pulling off Facebook as one could have been the first .com era.
We were two guys in our 20s, and we made big money.
Your company posted the largest first-day gain of any IPO ever.
It was absolute madness. No! But pretty quickly, it falls apart.
Valley of the Boom, next Sunday at 9 on National Geographic.
These ladies are camera ready at Hinkle Fieldhouse, and they're excited about their 13-1 Butler Bulldogs, who lead 26-22 at the half on St. John's. Welcome back, everybody. She's Monica McNutt. I'm John Fanta. Your takeaways from the first half.
I thought Butler did a better job of executing their will until we saw the Johnnies go on that run in the second quarter. This game is truly going to be about who is able to execute their game plan in the second half.
Here's the Jeep Grand Cherokee halftime stats. This was back and forth in the second quarter particularly. What figure really stands out?
Well, I looked at points in the paint. Butler had an advantage there late in the second quarter. St. John's is able to close that gap as well. But a number that's interesting to me when I look at this, John, is rebounds. St. John's has the advantage in the rebounding game. If that continues and they get an opportunity to get second chance points, it won't matter that Butler is keeping them out of the paint because they'll be in the paint to get second chance opportunities.
That rebounding margin for St. John's +9, it stands out because Butler is 16th in the NCAA with a +11 rebounding margin. The second half coming up from Hinkle.
You better believe it! Wow! Kepka, a major champion. The shot of his life.
Really?
Hi, Katie Osborne for Endurance. Now, have you ever thought about how much it costs when your car breaks down? Because when your warranty expires, you'll pay thousands in repairs. Remember, auto insurance only covers you in an accident. So when your car breaks down, you need an Endurance Vehicle Protection Plan to cover the cost of parts and labor, a mechanic of your choice, all while providing 24/7 roadside assistance. And that's why we say insurance plus endurance equals total protection.
Now that I'm banking with Chime, I get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
Wow, I wish I was banking with Chime.
Aw, thanks.
Start banking with Chime today at Chime.com.
I was right out of college and I was starting job interviews and I already noticed that my teeth were starting to shift. When I heard of Smile Direct, I was so excited.
Let Smile Direct Club give you a smile you'll love for 60% less than braces by sending invisible aligners direct to you. Plus, we straighten most smiles in an average of 6 months.
So convenient. You don't have to go to an orthodontist every month. You can go into a Smile shop. They also have a kit that they can ship directly to your house. There's really no excuse to not try it.
Get started for 60% less at SmileDirectClub.com.
The most anticipated moment in racing.
are here to stay. We are the Big East.
This is our time.
Today, it has to be your day.
Do what you do better than whoever done it. Have fun out there. Let's go. Come on, here we go.
Ready to go? Come on, go take it. Let's go. Great job, everybody in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
That's the Big East way. The 2019 Big East Women's Basketball Tournament at Wintrust Arena. Get tickets now.
Why am I laughing? What is happening?
Because everyone's making noise.
Good job.
About the cool kids. See why millions of viewers are having a blast.
All we have to do is stay awake until 9:30. All right, 9.
And this party's just getting started.
I was salsa dancing till midnight.
You were salsa dancing? You get winded salsa eating.
The Cool Kids, Fridays after Last Man Standing. Or catch up anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
We think we know them, the superstars who live their lives on camera or on a court or red carpet. But I want their real story, who they are off the field, behind the headlines, and away from the spotlight. You know, when they're at home. Because here, nothing is off limits.
It's All Fair Game with Christine Leahy. Weekdays at 5:30 Eastern on FS1. Or watch anywhere on the Fox Sports app.
Kirk Godlewski said that Kristen Spolier had to have a big game for Butler. She did just that in the first half. Meanwhile, for this St. John's Red Storm team, when they needed the spark, Kadasha Hoppe provided it.
She had to use her basketball mind to figure out what was happening to her on the left side. We saw her twice, maybe 3 times. I remember twice specifically. Pound the ball, penetrate left, and get stuck. But then we saw her score from the very same action, whether it be a step back, a quick pull-up, or a 3 she got in the score on the way.
Tight affair in Hinkle. Yet a 5th jump ball forced by Butler's defense, and this time it goes to the Dogs. Schickel doing the work. So what's the second half come down to?
It's gonna come down to discipline.
Spolier is fouled. More of the same from Kristen Spolier.
And that speaks to discipline. Spolier is a scorer. She's gotten hot in the first half. She's feeling good about herself, so she's attacking. St. John's probably should steal a page from Butler's book and cut off that baseline as opposed to reaching back and trying to block a shot. You said her to the free throw. It's going to be discipline. Who defends better and forces the other team to be more uncomfortable.
Spolier, after Butler shoot around yesterday, went in to watch film. We were talking to Coach Godlewski. She came back out to Hinkle Fieldhouse and was taking up shots for another 30 minutes.
That's what you do. I mean, when you love this game, especially as shooters, you just get in the gym. It's repetition, it's muscle memory. It's been a little creative in your mind about the situations you may face, but seeing that ball go in the basket, that does something.
Reload. Butler saddling things down, and this is exactly what Joe Tartamella wants to avoid.
The half-court game is a grind. You've got to sit and defend these guys for plus 20 seconds. You're wearing yourself out. Then you got to go on the offensive end and execute. It's about where can you pick a spot to take an advantage.
7 on the shot clock. Schickel was stripped. It stays with Butler with 5.
Well, this is an interesting call. Schickel's going to go to the free throw.
Yeah, it's a foul call, actually.
Team second. At the line to shoot 2 is Tori Schickel.
So Wallaire with her second, which puts Schickel to the charity stripe. 59% from the line on the year.
Wallaire decides to dig in as opposed to walling up here. And I know she was surprised when she picked up this foul, but watch the reach in. If you're that close and the ball is low, take your 2 steps over and drop it. And your hands are up.
1 for 2 is Schickel this time. Tiana England, you get that to go.
She's having to work so hard to get past that first layer of defense that when she gets into her shot, it's another level of energy she's having to exert.
And yet another quick trip for St. John's as Kat Strong makes it 5 straight points to start the third quarter. She can make it a 6th at the free throw line.
Fouls on St. John.
Watch the defense here.
Kadasha
Hoppy, she stands up a little too soon, but credit to Catherine Strong staying square to the basket, using her shoulder to absorb the contact.
Chicago native. It's the free throw, and Butler's lead back to 10. Ella Charles comes right back in. Joe Tartamella liked what she did in the first half.
She brought an element of bounce, as I like to call it, John. Things picked up for this Red Storm team, just in terms of getting up and down the floor just slightly when Kayla Charles came in the ball.
Charles on the block.
Dangerous pass.
10 on the shot clock. Spins out for Hoppy. And a foul call now. Hoppy will head to the line.
There's Hoppy on that left baseline that she loves. The iron unkind on that one as it rimmed around and came back out. But then, what did she do? Follow her shot. She gets an offensive rebound. That was the thing that kind of stood out to me. Although, at the half, St. John's rebounds were so high because they had 15 defensive rebounds. If they start getting offensive rebounds, I mean, you've got a whole group of people out there that subscribe to offensive rebounds as an actual offense.
83% free throw shooting. Looking down 1 for 2. There's the St. John's press again. We saw Butler work on the break all day yesterday.
Schickel in the middle, the guards cutting and diving as the press shifts. Perfectly executed.
Spolier off the glass. Kristen Spolier keeps rolling with 12. Happy double. An 8-1 run by Butler to start the third. They began the second quarter on an 11-0 run. And now a giveaway. Strong to Weaver. What a move on the foul! Michelle Weaver!
And her 5th time on the ground, I believe, if my Michelle Weaver on the ground stat serves me correctly. St. John's frustrated there and wondering where the foul call is, but I tell you what, if you're going to foul, you want to foul in this no layup. Here, Akina Waller does not roll. Butler comes up with the steal, and then Michelle Weaver on the other end.
Her first points of the night. They give Butler its largest lead. Joe Tartamella wants to talk. It's Johnny's. Now need a rally.
Hey, what is it?
I realize I love you, but as long as you're with Jessica, there can never be anything between us.
Cassie, there's no need to cry. Besides, I've got really great news.
You're leaving Jessica?
No. I just saved a load of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. I saved. I thought that meant something to you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Brett Favre, legendary quarterback. Jerry Rice, legendary wide receiver.
You ready for your weekly beating?
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's do this. They stack the deck. When legends play, they wear Copperfit Advanced Back Pro. Copperfit's best-selling compression back support just got better with new double-band adjustable supports for customizable compression when you need it most.
Since I put this on, I feel so much better. The core is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
To know that I'm stabilized here. Whatever I'm doing, I can give it 100%.
4 built-in stabilizing supports designed to improve posture and help reduce lower back stress and strain.
You have back pain, and it's affecting your everyday life. Do something. If you can find something to help you get back out and be active like Copperfit, go for it. Absolutely.
Do not give up. A high-performance compression fabric infused with the powerful properties of copper, 360-degree flexible mobility, and lightweight, durable construction.
Nothing more painful than having back pains. If you're aching, if you feel like you can't work out anymore, you can. And that's with Copperfit. Yeah. That's for all of us who still want to be active, still want to compete. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this really does feel good. It feels to me like the fountain of youth.
Copperfit's best-selling back support just got bigger, badder, and better. Call 1-800-795-7619 or on the web at advancedbackpro.com. Get yours now for only $19.99.
This does feel good. That's what I've been saying. You think it was fair? It was fun.
Play for the love of the game.
Copperfit, live limitless.
FS2 College Hoops is driven by Jeep Grand Cherokee. As we welcome you back to Hinkle Fieldhouse. Butler has typically dominated the glass this year. As you see the rebounding marks in the Big East, St. John's, it's a strength for them too. But today, the Red Storm, they've commanded that category.
It can be a little bit deceiving though, John. They have 23 rebounds to Butler's 15. But what it is they're having to work a little bit harder than Butler over the course of this game. In my observation, Butler has been very efficient on the offensive end. The Johnnies have to clean up the glass defensively and offensively. So they're working harder at rebounding, but it hasn't necessarily translated into second chance opportunities just yet.
Butler shooting 43% from the field. St. John's just 32%. Butler with its largest advantage. KB fouled. Alicia KB, just 1 point in the first half. We'll head back to the line. This is a player that, like her skill set, but one that St. John's could really use to break out to get back in it.
Literally, when I saw her catch that ball and dive to the rim, and I'm sure Coach Tartt is probably thinking the same thing. Oh, good to know that Alicia's still here, and she's with us. I mean, she struggled. She only had 2 field goal attempts in the first half. That's only her third. She's got to assert herself in this basketball game. Tiana England and Kadesha Hoppy cannot be the only people trying to score off of the bounce.
How hard is that as a player when it might not be your day, yet you still have to be the one to assert?
Well, I think when it's not your day in terms of putting the ball in the basket, you then have to look to other ways to contribute. Are you getting into passing lanes? Are you rebounding? A fantastic rebound by Kayla Charles. Are you encouraging your teammates until you can get going? Or even if you don't get going over the course of the game, it's more to the game of basketball and being a good teammate than just scoring.
10 on the shot clock. Hoppy. Another foul call.
Coach Tartt has lost his jacket, John.
He's just getting fired up. Tartamella. We love his candidness and shoot-around. He has the highest expectations for his team as Charles is now fouled. And Butler has committed 14 fouls in the first 3.5 of this third quarter. So Charles heading to the line for 2, and Tori Schickel suddenly with 4 fouls. That is massive in this game
for both sides. Kayla Charles has to now understand what happens for her. Not only is she going to be defending a different person, but she's going to have different looks. Castron gives up a couple inches to Tori Schickel. And so now, Charles with that athleticism, and remember, she was someone who I said helped pick up the pace for the Red Storm. We'll see if the Red Storm try to get up and down a little bit more.
Schickel averaging 13 and 9 per game has to come out as Butler turns it over on the faulty inbounds.
An unforced error that drives everyone involved crazy, unless you're wearing red.
Godlewski expects better.
She grabs it out of the net. It's different, but you can't do that.
So it might be a 12-point game, but Tori Schickel in foul trouble. So here we go. That really changes everything. Charles gives it away.
So, almost exactly what I was telling you, John. Charles is in that mid-post area. She's thinking pass as opposed to squaring and peeking the rim to even see what her option was. If she had done that, she would have seen that that pass needed to be a little bit more to the right, if that's what you were going to go with. But she probably could have sprung off of the springs that she has. She's a fantastic jumper and just pulled up for a short jumper.
Called underneath.
That is first.
On Peyton, so Kristen Spolier. 12 points on the day for Spolier. A couple of threes. We talked earlier about Butler's offseason. Kirk Godlewski had a complete change in defensive philosophy. He said, I flew around the country, looked at different programs to try to evaluate where we were at compared to them, and that's what led to the transition.
Coach Godlewski feels like the guy that I would want to play for. What I took away from that, not only did he come up with a defense that his team is stellar in, but he's truly a player's coach. He was looking for a way to put his team in a position to be successful. And anytime you come from a 6-win season, 15-win season, and now to a 13-win season, you know that that coach is truly looking at how can I put my players in a position to be successful on both ends of the field.
Kristen Spolier off this time. We'll go back to St. John's.
Basketball.
He also talked to us about not allowing his team to be sped up. Yes, Spoilier's been hot. Maybe not the best shot she took there. Butler looked to be moving a little bit faster at the hands of St. John's, and not because they wanted to on that last possession.
Dogs in their 2-3 zone. These off. St. John's just 1 for 9 from three-point territory.
The long arm of Shea Bry in Hopper's vision as she pulled up that time.
It's the 13-3 run by Butler to start the third quarter. It keeps on rolling. Shea Bry with the drive and lay it. It's been a Sunday for these Dogs, and it's been a season for them. Their best start since 1981-82. They've never started 3-0 in Big East play, as KB answering the bell this time.
There's a little celebration. I hope there's more where that came from. And that's only her 4th field goal attempt, I believe. And she hasn't scored a ton tonight, but they've got to figure out ways to hit that 3. If Tiana Ingram's going to be the only person penetrated, then y'all are going to have to hit 3s.
Strong is fouled, and she'll head to the line for 2.
That was on Alicia Keeby. That is her.
When you watch the way the Bulldogs are moving the basketball, Shea Bry comes off the handoff, splits 2 defenders, kisses that thing softly off the glass. Well, the Bulldogs have today.
It's Big Ten basketball, Thursday on FS1. The high-flying Wolverines have soared to #2 in the country. Senior sensation Charles Matthews powers one of the most potent offenses in the game. As the Maize and Blue battle the Fighting Illini. Michigan, Illinois, Thursday at 8 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Okay, be good, kiddo. I gotta go to work. I love you. Bye.
Dog home alone all day? Who knows what they'll get into? A day without a walk is a sad day for your dog. But now you can make your dog's day with WAG, the on-demand dog walking app. Get a WAG-certified walker to walk your dog at a moment's notice. WAG walks are insured and bonded. And WAG walkers are vetted, experienced dog handlers who'll give your dog the affection and attention they deserve. WAG has live GPS tracking and will even tell you where your dog marks its territory.
My dog pooped.
WAG, the #1 on-demand dog walking app. Get your first walk free when you download the app now.
For drug-free sinus relief, experience Navage, the next big thing in nasal care. Navage is the only nose cleaner with powered suction to pull refreshing saline rinse in one nostril and out the other. Navage relieves congestion from allergies and colds naturally by flushing out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs.
I used to get so congested, but Navage cleans out all the stuff that makes me miserable so I can breathe again.
Now at CVS and Navage.com. You'll love that clean nose feeling.
At St. John's University, our students believe, serve, explore, and achieve. A Catholic, Vincentian, metropolitan, and global university. We're at the heart of where lives are enriched. We provide a transformative education that goes far beyond the classroom. We aspire to do more. And for nearly 150 years, the St. John's story has been the story of New York City. We are New York's team. We are St. John's.
But again, we had no inside touch outside of what we got to Kayla with a touchdown throwing it out. You got to get ball movement. You guys have to get coverage through the lane to be able to get an inside-out touch. If you get a 3 off a kick out or a ball reversal, I'm okay with that. Or drive and kick. We can't be stagnant. You guys are still standing. You cannot stand around. If we're setting ball screens, get the bottom half when you can, and then be able to roll and engage. There's no one in there that can stop them on the inside if you guys ball reverse and then look in. It can't be one pass and then look to get the ball. If we go back to 12...
Coach Joe Tartamella speaking nothing but the truth, John. I mean, he told his team you cannot be stagnant. That, I think, to me, that sums up the way we've seen them play in the third quarter. Just stagnant, not enough ball movement.
Cat Strong and Butler have outscored these Johnnies 17-6 in the third quarter. So that stagnant action, maybe Akina Waller can be the prescription for it.
But you know what jumps out to me? When you look at the stat sheet that we get, 16% from the field in the third quarter. 1 of 6 for St. John's. You're not even giving yourself a chance to score if you won't take shots or create shots.
Here's the reversal Joe Tartamella talked about.
He also pointed out that there's no one inside right now. While Tori Schickel is out, you got to be taking full advantage of that.
Now 12 on the timer for the Johnnies. Looking for anything to get themselves going. Bailey is short. Offensive rebound. Breedlove traveled with it.
It was a great offensive rebound, but you've got to be mindful of what you're doing. That's an unforced error that is not affordable trying to cut this gap.
That's the 13th St. John's turnover of the afternoon. Kayla Charles checking right back in. Maybe the St. John's pressure could do something. Joe Tartamella looking to do anything right now.
Well, you've got to decide, are you playing in your press for steals or for time? That particular time, it looked like time, but Butler efficiently gets across half court with no problems.
Cat Strong buries it. Strong has 11 points. Her presence is so important right now because, again, Tori Schickel has 4 fouls. The Butler star has to sit out. Johnny's answer,
That was fantastic execution. Kayla Charles looked at the rim. I thought she was actually going to swing through and go left, but it was a great pass.
Butler outscoring St. John's 19-8 in this third quarter thus far. Actually, because of this slow tempo. Cat Strong in rhythm. This time Charles altered the shot. It stays with Butler. 2 seconds on the timer.
Cat Strong, so patient and poised that time. But again, if you're St. John's, we looked at the rebound margin. Defensive rebounds, you give yourself an opportunity to go down and score as opposed to an offensive rebound by Butler. Great defense.
A shot clock violation forced by Hoppy and the Johnnies.
Shot clock violation, St. John's ball.
Hoppy sparked the second quarter run when St. John's gave up 11 unanswered to start the second quarter, and they would finish on an 11-2 run. And they find that spark to close out the third.
Spark, urgency, something. This game is still within reach. You cut this thing, I'll take 9. You cut it to 9 by the time we head into the fourth quarter. It's absolutely still a ball game.
Charles, way off.
An idea, poorly executed? I mean, that's a shot you got to be able to kiss off the glass and be fully aware of where you are on the basketball court.
Kristen Spolger's got 14 points and a hand check foul call. Butler in the bonus. Spolger to the line. She's 4 for 4 already from the charity stripe today. Dogs as a team 14-17. It's their 4th miss of the day. Big East basketball tips off Tuesday on FS1. Catch the action as St. John's battles Villanova. Tip off 6:30 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. That will be a fun one between Shamari Pons and St. John's. Eric Pascal and Villanova. The Big East season revving up. Kristen Spolier has been on all day. Johnnies lose it. Their 14th turnover. Spolier off the ball fake. Kristen Spolier's having a day.
You can't do anything but smile at that one. Complete poise. No pressure could bother Spolier. Slight pump fake. Steps to the side. Hits a shot. Wide open.
It's all dogs this afternoon. Another lane goes Weaver.
In those passing lanes yet again.
What a statement made by Butler. Kristen Spolier leading this team. This dog squad, 13-1 on the year. England answers.
Three-point basket, Tiana
It's
England.
a big-time answer if you're Tiana England. Something has to happen to get this Red Storm team to respond. Otherwise, Butler's putting on a clinic.
With Tori Schickel on the bench with 4 fouls. Now a steal by Hoppy. Kadasha Hoppy. Great defense by Weaver. Hoppy fouled and one.
I'm not even saying the Storm get hyped. This could be the moment, but I just see a bunch of enthusiasm. But what does give you enthusiasm, especially if you're wearing white, is this. Captain Strong interrupts Shea Bride. Other in a bucket. And then move, get out of my way. I'm going to knock down this shot. And then a little bit more defense. I really thought Michelle Weaver was going to end up on the ground because it seems right, but she doesn't. She finishes there. But again, hands in those passing lanes.
The Dogs have 21 points off 15 turnovers. Here's the reigning Big East Freshman of the Year to the line. Hoppy converts the three-point play. 6-second difference between shot and game. Kirk Godlewski is on fire on the sidelines, looking for his team to execute the set.
I see why.
Rye is off.
Rye absolutely had a mismatch there, though. I understand why he wanted them to execute that.
Bailey was altered. Now 5 seconds left. Butler's got to hurry. And it's Jennings who's fouled on the shot attempt.
I can only imagine what's going through Coach Tart's head on that play. Kayla Charles, the sophomore.
Oh, my.
I'm not sure what she was thinking on that one.
That sums up this afternoon for St. John's.
She's unaware of the time, unaware of the need. Get out of the way on that.
Taking a look at the clock just to ensure that the shot was off before the buzzer sounded. It clearly was. So Butler will have 3 free throws. Jennings just 1 point on the day. So this will give her a chance to build that total.
Wow.
And they will add some time.
There's a foul call on St. John's.
0.4 on the clock off
Number 11, Kayla Charles, her third. Going 0.4 remaining on the clock
foul
with
again
Whitney
by
Jennings at the
Charles.
line to shoot 3.
Smart on Jennings to launch it. Didn't necessarily need to or have to, but earned herself a trip to the free throw line.
How about Jennings' leadership on display when we talked to her yesterday?
I love what she said about winning. She's one of those folks that describes herself as, I hate losing more than I like winning. She's like, you win, you move on. You lose, it lingers. And so for her, part of this culture change was the way that this team did not enjoy losing. And they were willing to do what is required in order to turn this thing around.
Coach Godlewski told us throughout yesterday, there are moments in a game where he will say to Whitney Jennings, what are you seeing? What do you want to call out of this timeout?
She takes a lot of pride in knowing what gets her teammates going, what adjustments are being made. She's out after that first media timeout. I go and I check in, and we address accordingly. So far today, she hasn't had to do a whole lot of scoring, but her team has a comfortable lead for sure.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's new dinner bell to get the family home.
Sorry. 8 atoms of hydrogen.
You're never going to use this anyway.
I gotta go.
Ring the dinner bell and they'll come running for their mix and match favorites. Choose any 2 or more like bread twists, specialty chicken, pizza, or salads for only $5.99 each.
Sports fans are gearing up at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Why are you checking your credit score?
You don't want to live with mom and dad forever, do you?
How do I check my credit score?
Credit Karma. Don't worry, it's free.
Check your free scores now at Credit Karma.
Watch the herd and catch the most interesting voice in sports say the most interesting things about sports.
And Colin will be there too.
Who says being a senior means you're old? We're in the primes of our lives. And I tell you, sir.
Millie's LOL with the cool kids. It's a kick.
How's it going, sweet pea?
You have to watch the comedy quartet of your dreams.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm 18. Barely legal.
The Cool Kids, Fridays after Last Man Standing on Fox. And catch up anytime on Fox Now and Hulu.
Yeah, I feel nothing. Nice.
We're not having a wedding.
We're eloping, suckers. You've become this stable dude all of a sudden.
Stable.
Like Inception for pooping.
We have the best love story because ours is ugly and uncomfortable.
You're the Worst, the final season. Premieres Wednesday at 10 on FXX.
Is all smiles because Tori Schickel and the Butler Bulldogs are a quarter away from a 4-0 start to Big East play after a 28-14 third quarter over St. John's. Tori Schickel back in with 4 fouls.
St. John's has their work cut out for them if they're going to make this thing closer in this fourth quarter. You mentioned Tori Schickel is back on the floor, but credit Butler. For the Red Storm.
On the timer, Kristen Spolier just off. St. John's needs to hurry with the rally now. Johnny's shot just 28% in the third quarter. A near giveaway. Bailey turns it over. That is the 16th Red Storm turnover.
Of those 16 today, John, I can think of 4 that were completely unforced. Here's the thing about conference. It's such a familiar space that you cannot afford to do anything that benefits the other team and they didn't make you do. Unforced errors kill. Butler vividly remembers last season St. John's was one of the teams that they struggled with. They were able to get to the paint and do whatever they wanted to do. The way they're defending this year is primarily for this team. And they're certainly winning that battle over the course of this one. But St. John's also has not thought out of the box very much at all to me, nor has more than one player maybe at a time on the floor been particularly aggressive.
St. John's. That one's on Shea Bry. When you have different pieces like St. John's has and not really joining together, what can Joe Tartamella do during conference play to retool?
Well, I don't think that he will see this defensive strategy again, and that's what, until they play Butler. Again, and that's fortunate. However, the tape is now out there. But I think Butler is so ingrained into what they do defensively that most teams probably can't replicate this on a short turnaround just for St. John's. But I think what he's realized more than anything today is that there's not enough movement in his offense, or his team is either not executing, and if there is more movement that you and I aren't seeing today, because literally outside of Tiana England or Kadasha Hoppy kind of dribbling from timeline to timeline at the top of the key, what movement have we seen?
Not a whole lot today, but part of that has to do with Butler, as we brought up. They lead the Big East in scoring defense. Just 52 points allowed per game. Coming up with another stop here. They have stifled these Johnnies. A St. John's team that had 6 players score 9 or more points against Xavier on Friday night. Tonight, they have just 1 player in double figures. Now 7 on the shot clock. Spolger. It's been her day. 3 on the timer. They ran out of time.
One of those moments, Corey Trickle maybe looking for the great shot instead of a good shot, not aware of what was going on the shot clock. Certainly would have been a wide open look for Shea Bry, I believe. Not enough time.
We talked about St. John's offensively, but part of it is that Butler, they just eat up the shot clock off these turnovers. They make you guard them.
And it's, as much as we're talking about Butler's ability to be solid and to not allow St. John's to speed them up, Coach told us that they do want to play fast in spots. And Seton Hall was a team, he said they needed to dial it back for it. St. John's looks to be the same. We don't need to speed it up because it doesn't benefit us.
Kristen Spolger heading back to the free throw line.
Fouls on St. John's, number 25. That's Breland, her second.
Breland with the foul.
Shooting 2 for your Bulldogs.
Kristen Spolger, 18 points. You love her mentality.
When I saw this team play at Georgetown, she was a kid that caught my eye. She's also a kid who apparently also gets the affectionate title of weight room killer for the rest of her team. She's very strong. She's certainly a scorer. She plays to her strengths. Nothing that we've seen her do today was necessarily fancy, but it was very, very efficient.
Kristen Spolger matches a season-high 20 points with that free throw.
Steps on the red score, Butler basketball.
St. John's with another turnover. Butler with 23 points off those. And you think about the lead they have right now, that sums up this game.
23 points off turnovers, 24 points in the paint. Butler, I mean, essentially St. John's didn't take them out of anything that they do well.
This Butler team sweeping their opening weekend in conference play on the road, nonetheless, at Villanova and at Georgetown, beating Seton Hall narrowly on Friday. Travel on Weaver.
Bulldogs, red store basketball.
What I would like to see in general, John, is a little less demonstrating toward officials. You traveled. Come on, let's go.
Okay, when you played, how did you monitor that?
So my dad was in a high school rep, and has been and still is, so I wasn't allowed.
All right. Now, this is funny because my partner last weekend, Kim Adams, her father is a college rep. So I get it now. The analysts that we've got, they have total respect. There's no gesturing because, of course, parents are officials.
Not that there was never a gesturing, and you certainly can have a conversation.
Love the emotion.
Right. But it's I got to get you on the side. I got to get you with respect. I got to talk to you like I'm under control and respect the whistle you hold.
KB. Foul is called.
You got it?
Where does this Butler team fit in the Big East?
I fully expect them to finish top 4. Now, we've got the Marquette DePaul game Friday. That score sort of threw folks for a loop. DePaul, a team that's receiving votes in the top 25, a team expected to be at the top of the conference. If they don't figure it out, I fully see Butler could very easily be the second-best team in conference. I know Seton Hall is coming on strong at this point, but I just don't know how many teams are going to be able to adjust or to speed Butler up. And if you can't speed Butler up and you're not a half-court team as well, it's going to be a tough day.
The Dogs in command this afternoon. Really comes down to the third quarter. Just a 4-point game at the half. Butler outscoring St. John's 28-14 in the third.
Great closeout there by Caden.
5 on the shot clock for Cat Strong. Goes up strong and finishes.
Strong coming on strong.
It's a player who Kirk Godlewski thinks is really springing out of the scene. 13 points today.
Cat Strong has been so poised. Every time she catches the ball with her back to the basket, she just saddles up the defense, takes a little contact. I'm going to turn and knock this down just like I practiced as if nobody was in here. Basket count.
I used to run low on cash right before payday and not be able to do anything. But now that I'm banking with Chime, I get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. I just got paid.
Start banking with Chime today at chime.com.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Hey, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack.
This ride has no resolution. There's no finish line. No end goal. No award ceremony. So ask yourself, how far will you go with nothing holding you back? Peloton.
Here's the thing. 52% of guys experience erectile dysfunction, but 0% like talking about it. That's why we built Roman. For the first time ever, you can get ED meds prescribed online, shipped discreetly to your door. Chat online with U.S. licensed physicians and get FDA-approved medication, all in single-dose packaging. No more waiting rooms, awkward talks, or lines at the pharmacy. Get started with your free online visit at GetRoman.com/TV.
Ellen?
What?
I just got an email about a sale on flights to Paris, but it's about to end.
Oh.
I can't find a notepad with passwords on it.
Maybe the den.
My bedside table?
I'll check.
Never mind. Sale's over.
We all have too many passwords, and it's a hassle to keep track of them all. Create and manage strong passwords with Dashlane. Dashlane generates ultra-secure passwords with a click and remembers them for you. Dashlane automatically logs you into all of your favorite websites. No more mistakes or retyping. Dashlane even autofills forms, create new accounts, or check out online in a flash. Your data is fully encrypted and stored on your device. Only you have access. Dashlane is 5-star rated and trusted by millions of users. It works on your computer, tablet, or phone. And best of all, it's free. Dashlane. Simple, secure password management. Go to dashlane.com and download it now.
300, the perfect game. It's the ultimate for every player because in the biggest moments, perfection is everything.
The PBA Oklahoma Open, next Sunday at 11 Eastern on FS1.
FS2 College Hoops is driven by Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let's get you caught up on this one as Butler, a 58-36. The Dogs making quite the statement behind Kristen Spolier and Cat Strong.
Well, for the Red Storm, it looked like they might come alive behind 7 points consecutively that Kadasha Hoppy scored. She had 11 on the game, But then the turnovers, they continue to crush the Red Storm's opportunity at momentum. Michelle Weaver's been all over the place today. Here she is. She's going to cash in for this layup on the other one. 19 forced turnovers, 25 points off of turnovers. Cat Strong coming on strong. Butler's just been so efficient tonight. And honestly, John, every bucket they've gotten has looked pretty much at ease.
Kristen Spolier matching a season-high 20 points, knocking down 3 triples. There's the hesitation that you love.
It's a Spolier alert, folks. She is on and hot.
We've seen her on all afternoon. Overwhelming St. John's.
But as we talked to Butler yesterday, John, they talked about playing with heart and consistency were the words that Tori Schicker gave me. And I pushed her a little bit because heart can be a little bit fluffy. And then Whitney Jennings, being the teammate she is, helped her out and said, we play with no agenda. And that's what you see here today. I mean, Jennings comes in as the leading scorer. She's got, what, 5 so far today? Spoiler's going off, and they're just as content because they truly play with no agenda. And it's a beautiful brand of basketball.
How hard is that to achieve in a locker room?
I think...
As I say that, a new season high.
Spoiler alert, folks. Spoiler alert. This kid is having quite the day. I think there's levels to achieving this idea of no agenda. Bree Love responds with a bucket. I think there can be the surface, oh, we're good. It doesn't matter who scores. But then when that's really deep, when that's really embedded into your team, it's part of the fabric of their makeup, no one says anything. No one has any gripes. No one has an issue with switching positions, going to the bench. No one's looking at time. When you're looking at stat sheets, you're looking at the team stats. How many turnovers did we force? How well did we rebound as a team? What was our efficiency?
Spoiler with the dish this time. 3 seconds called on Kim Strong. But a great idea by Spoiler, who has a season-high 23 points and 4 triples, as well as Kurt Godlewski giving his reserves a chance. Spoiler and Strong getting the ovation from the Hinkle crowd.
As they should.
Caceres and Sarah Humphrey coming on for Butler. Back to the Dogs it goes. Butler with 21 takeaways today, Monica.
Fantastic. Fantastic. This is why you play defense with your hands up. Because it's not as if they were picking pockets out in open space, but as they're moving on defense, their hands are up, and it's causing deflections, which in turn create steals.
Steals have turned into points. 28 in total for Butler. Humphrey traveled with it.
Traveling violation of Butler St. John's ball.
This Dog squad on the verge of 4-0 in the Big East for the first time since they joined the conference in 2013. I told you in the open, they had never been 13-1 since joining Division I back in the mid-1980s. It is an incredible story brewing here in Indianapolis.
It's going to be one that's fun to watch the rest of the way for sure. Now, they'll go on the road next weekend. They've got Xavier and Providence. So we'll see how well they're able to maintain what they do here at home in Hinkle so well on the road.
The next 3 on the road. Schickle, the friendly Hinkle bounce.
Oh, I love that. This is a great facility, though, John. I know you're very high on Hinkle Fieldhouse. I understand why.
How could you not be?
Yesterday, as I was shooting around, I was like, oh, the depth in here. Got to adjust to the depth a little bit.
A 3 goes for Hoppy, the bright spot for St. John's, 14 points.
Now, if you're St. John's, they've had a little bit of a stretch. They've been on the road as well. 3 games on the road in conference play so far.
See both teams now clear their benches out and put those reserves in. As we look at the upcoming schedule, you see it 2 weeks from now, Butler will be at Creighton. What a matchup that will be on FS1.
That's going to be a very, very good game. The Blue Jays, the Bulldogs, teams that are both disciplined in what they do. Who's going to execute their will in that one? That one's going to be fun.
And a huge home weekend. Those 2 top 25 teams, Marquette and DePaul, coming in. Big East play just getting started, and we're excited to have the road to Wintrust. Big East tournament at Wintrust come March. Throughout on Fox Sports as there's 8 on the shot clock. Now 3 on the timer. The 3 goes! You love to see those moments. Ellen Ross.
Everybody's getting involved. No agenda. I mean, that's encouraging. You get kids that don't get an opportunity to see a bunch of time, an opportunity to build some confidence should they be called on
1 minute
when the game is still within reach.
The freshman burying the triple and sending the Butler bench into a mob. Well, there and one.
Buckets good for number 20, Well Air.
Here's what the upcoming slate looks like for the Red Storm. They will finally get back home next weekend.
Here's the deal. You've got to shake this one off. This one's ugly, and certainly there will be some film study, but you've got a Providence team coming in, and all these coaches know, all these players know. We saw them talk about why they love playing in the Big East. It doesn't matter where a team is in the Big East standings. Any given night, any team can jump up and get you. So if you're St. John's, you got to have a little bit of amnesia here. Learn what you can from it, and then get ready to protect your home court.
We've seen one Butler bench frenzy. 8 on the timer now. Caceres with 3. Can't get it to go. The Dogs outscoring St. John's 28-14 in the third quarter. Then turn this game. Kadeja Bailey. And a foul with 6.7 left.
I'll take the ball.
Ellen on Butler, number 25, Ellen Ross, her second.
Ross
at the line
hit 3 just a moment ago. Foul. Kadeja Bailey's the Big East preseason freshman of the year, and this is the player Joe Tartamella thinks has the most upside for them going forward.
She's young, and I think today some of the mistakes that she made, we saw her youth, but I do agree with him. We saw her upside. Even though that 3 didn't fall, it's a good-looking shot. She's athletic. She can contribute. She's got to embrace it.
The Butler Bulldogs, a statement made in Hinkle. 14-1, 4-0 in the Big East. History continues for Kirk Godlewski and his Dogs.
This was a clinic on behalf of the Butler Bulldogs. What I think it does is continue to reinforce the confidence. Hey, what we're doing works against different teams. They beat a good Seton Hall team. They've now gotten St. John's. They've knocked off Georgetown at Georgetown. The buy-in that Coach Godlewski talked to us about is evident. A fantastic performance all around by the Butler Bulldogs.
We're sending out the Spolier alert now. Kristen Spolier with 23 points, a season high. We will talk to her right after the break as the Dogs are a winner again.
This isn't a liner. Well, to be clear, it's an invisible liner from Smile Direct Club. Our liners take teeth like these and transform them into those. They discreetly take this and turn it into that. We send your aligners directly to you, and in an average of 6 months, you could have a lifetime supply of confidence. Join more than 250,000 satisfied groaners who got a smile they love for only $80 a month at SmileDirectClub.com.
Most shirts are pre-made and off the shelf. At Proper Cloth, we don't do off the shelf. We do custom. And it all starts online with our Perfect Fit questionnaire. In about 3 minutes, we have everything we need to create a custom shirt for you. So you do you, and we'll make custom shirts for you, starting at just $80. Go to propercloth.com now. Use promo code CUSTOM. Get $20 off your first custom shirt. This is Proper Cloth.
I would say it's.
It's Big Ten basketball, Thursday on FS1. The high-flying Wolverines have soared to #2 in the country. Senior sensation Charles Matthews powers one of the most potent offenses in the game. With authority. As the Maize and Blue battle the Fighting Illini. Michigan, Illinois, Thursday at 8 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
It's a Sunday for the Dogs. Butler rolls past St. John's 66-45 behind Kristen Spolyer's season-high 23 points. We are joined by the Butler junior now on set. Kristen, what enabled you to be so effective in this win?
I think it was just my confidence in my teammates. They're always looking to get me the ball, and I've been going through a little bit of a shooting slump, and they just kept encouraging me and getting me the ball. So,
when those first couple baskets went in, Kristen, by the way, I called it the Spolyer alert by the end of the game. What were you thinking? Because I know how it is to come out of a slump sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt good, honestly, to get back in my stroke, and it helped. Like, when I'm hitting my shots, it helps, like, all around my other game. So, like, obviously, the first couple shots I hit, I had some confidence behind those.
What is it about this team that feels magical right now? 14-1.
I think it's like we're also invested in each other, and we care about each other on and off the court, and you don't find that on a lot of other teams. So I think that helps us really have a lot of chemistry, and just like our confidence, like I said earlier, we just all really confident in each other.
Coach talked to us about the buy-in from you guys and how at one point in the Big East Conference you had expectations but maybe not talent. And now the expectations and the talent are aligning. Over the course of your time here, Kristen, what has made this run so special? Why are you guys so close-knit, as you said?
Well, I think like in my earlier years here, we were competing with people, but we could never finish. And I think we always just gave up on each other, and our expectations were not high. And I think like we were just so tired of just being that middle ground. We can compete with people, but we can never finish people. So I think this year we were like, our coaches were like, we got to buy in on defense. We're going to stop people because we're going to score. We got scores on our team.
How much more rewarding is it to finally get past St. John's and out-tough them? Kirk Godlewski told us that was the goal.
Yeah, I mean, last year we obviously didn't have a good show against them, so I think this is going to give us confidence going into our second half while finishing the first half of our conference play.
Well, Coach told us that the motto this year is...
We finished.
They did it again today. Congratulations, Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen.
We'll be back once more to wrap this one up. Kristen Spolyer and the Butler Bulldogs 4-0 now in Big East play after another great performance.
Do you want to make watching your favorite sport even better? All you have to do is click with the new Fox Sports app. Now you can stream every game from anywhere you are. It's your personal nerve center for up-to-the-minute scores and stats. Get real-time updates on your favorite teams, plus the latest from MLB, college football, and the NFL. All at your fingertips. The new Fox Sports app, now with live streaming. Download it from the App Store today.
It's Big Ten basketball, Thursday on FS1. The high-flying Wolverines have soared to #2 in the country. Senior sensation Charles Matthews powers one of the most potent offenses in the game. As the Maize and Blue battle the Fighting Illini. Michigan, Illinois, Thursday at 8 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Our final score here in Indianapolis, Butler 66, St. John's 45. Big East women's basketball returns to FS2 next Sunday with Lisa Byington and Sarah Kustok as Providence takes on Seton Hall. Coverage begins at 1 Eastern. For Monica McNutt, I'm John Fanta. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.